the next thing I want to talk about, did Brian Kelly hint that LSU can't win a national title indirectly? It was interesting. You listened to one of his press conferences about talking about the spring game. I think it was their post-spring game press conference, and they asked Brian Kelly, they're asking him all these questions, and he emphasized the concern about depth. And to me, that in a way is kind of hinting that he's not confident that they can win a national title. Now, is he ever going to say this? Of course not. But to me, a coach that is confident that they're going to win a national title in the season coming up, to me, they're saying a lot of stuff like, yeah, we have experience and we have good players, but we got to get better. I think that would be a lot of the stuff you would hear from a coach that was expecting to win a national title that preceding season. Brian Kelly, his concern at depth and especially at corner and most at corner, especially in the secondary, I think that's really concerning to me that he even like goes out of his way to say that. There was some questions that I think maybe you could argue some questions spurred that on, but if he goes out of his way to say that in a press conference, then that is a concerning factor because he knows college football way too well. He knows the SEC fairly well at this point. And actually, I'd say pretty well because at Notre Dame, they were playing Alabama. They played Alabama a couple of times. And then even Clemson, not an SEC team, but they got, SEC caliber size in the trenches, especially in 2018 when they lost to them. So Brian Kelly knows how important depth is on the offense and defensive line. And, so to me, LSU, I think, let's say they don't have a key injury to a key superstar. Let's say, maybe a couple guys just get banged up, like just even starters, that could affect him quite a bit. And, even with no injuries, I think the more I think about this, and I'm a person that tends to overthink things, the more I think about it, maybe LSU is not quite there as of yet. Now, to say they're a year away, I think saying a team's a year away is just kind of lazy analysis sometimes because it's just kind of like, that's a long time in the future. There's a lot that could happen. Obviously, there's a lot that could happen from now until the end of the 2023 season, or even now until the Florida State game. Well, maybe not a lot, but there's some things. But yeah, there's a lot of things could happen when you're a year or over, almost 2 years from now. So to say they're a year away, I think that's, I don't think that's kind of just lazy analysis, like I said. So, but yeah, I mean, Brian Kelly, he should be confident that they're gonna win a national title. He should say I think he'll say a lot more good coach speak as we get closer to next season. Be interesting to see what he says in his next press conference in the summer or in the fall camp about how some of the younger freshmen look. Thanks for tuning in to Bayou Bengals football. Make sure to stay tuned. This has got the best LSU football talk right here. We talk LSU football daily. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, peace.